Mr. President just officially scattered the business of one South African company where they make over 3 trillion naira every single year from the pocket of Nigerians. Make I explain to you what's happening. The company name now Optasia. And for over 12 years, this company, and then they control the entire borrowing of data and airtime business inside Nigeria. Every time you borrow data or airtime from MTN, Airtel, Glo, or any network in Nigeria, now this company be the system where they run for background, and then they collect their share from every single amount of money we see Nigerians borrow. That's now how this one.
So President Cyril Ramaphosa has just given a detailed address on how they plan on addressing the immigration crisis in the country. I mean, he's speaking about having designated courts to deal with illegal immigrants. So let's talk about it. If you follow me, you know that I give regular updates on current affairs and matters in the courts. If you're new here, welcome and please follow. Firstly, if you guys ever
Everyone, how are you guys doing? Let's talk about the speech of President Ramaphosa. The president of South Africa made a speech yesterday after they were sanctioned by Nigeria. Have you seen Nigerians coming online to say, oh, Nigerian president says South Africa, we're going to deal with you? President Tinubu is not the type of person that talks a lot. On this one, I support President Tinubu 100%. Guys, President Ramaphosa says, he doesn't want his people to go around checking things. These people have been doing it for how many months now? Is it close to 2 months, right? He never said anything. African gave him the chance to address his people. Every time he will come out and say South Africans are not xenophobic, until other Africans started sanctioning South Africa economy, they've started feeling the heat. He made a statement that they are gonna deport illegal foreigners from their country. They are gonna sanction companies that are employing undocumented immigrants. The one thing for sure, you people want foreign companies to employ South Africans, but South Africans don't like to go to work on Monday. South Africans, after 3 weeks of work, they get bored. They don't want to work anymore. Is it by force to employ people who don't want to work? Because this is another thing. People, if you want to employ people, one thing, the Home Affairs doesn't want to give documents. He refused to give documents to especially black people. He would prefer to give documents to white people. But why is it by force to employ South Africans? South Africans, in 1 week is made up of 7 days. South Africans go off Saturday. No, Friday. South Africans start drinking on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. They have 4 days off and they want to work for 3 days and they want to get full salary. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? All right, this man is saying, oh, he doesn't want South Africans to go on the street and start asking people for documents. But you know South Africans, unless you deploy the military, if you don't deploy the military, there is no way South Africans are going to take those orders. And mind you, South African police force says they are going to stand with South Africans. They're not going to go against them. Can you imagine when the president says something, the police is also saying another thing? What should I say? Who is is it the controller or the head of the armed forces? Is it not the President Ramaphosa? What is going on? President Ramaphosa will be saying something, the police will be saying that. It's really crazy. That man should believe something else, I'm telling you. Anyway, guys, I need you on this channel. If you subscribe below, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. Please watch this video.
Company. They collect over 3 trillion naira every single year from the pocket of Nigerians without employing any Nigerian staff, without having his office in Nigeria. But money just they leave Nigeria, they enter South Africa, go meet them for hand. So the government can finally ask one very important question. Why this one foreign company go control the entire market inside Nigeria? It no good. It not just good. Now, make this week, Mr. President can finally approve 9 Nigerian companies to enter that same business. So that Tinubu just did the hand of one company. And the 3 trillion naira they leave Nigeria every single year will finally stay inside Nigeria. Also, the jobs too, where that company is supposed to create inside Nigeria, where they know they create inside Nigeria because they know they inside Nigeria. As Nigeria companies don't come inside this business, those jobs go down inside Nigeria. But just like any reasonable company, Optasia, they don't go down quietly. They don't run, carry the matter, go court. But whether that case go get ahead, me, I don't know. I just make carry this one, come meet you here. Because very soon, borrowing of data and airtime, it will return back to normal. So if you find this one insightful, kindly like, comment, and share to a friend.
Tinubu actually did something good for once. So there is this company called Optasia, a South African company, which has been operating in Nigeria for over 12 years. And now, it's just been discovered that this company has been making 3 trillion naira every year from Nigerians. The job of this company is that every time you borrow data from MTN, Glo, Airtel, and any other network, this company is one in charge of being the middleman between you borrowing money from this telecoms company. So they make money each time you borrow money from all these telecoms networks. But interestingly, These companies don't even employ Nigerians. All they do is make money from Nigerians and remit the money to South Africa. Now, the government is saying that they have to stop, and they have now suggested a list of Nigerian companies to handle their job. And the benefit in this is that these Nigerian companies that are going to replace them are going to employ Nigerians. But the South African company, Optasia, is not giving up easily. They have taken the government to court trying to fight this matter. But we see how it goes. Why this is not to say that Nigerians are completely happy with Tinubu, but we must say that this one action makes sense. I wonder who gave them the idea.
About it, that I'm dedicated to this and I care for you guys. I don't know what will convince you, because I'm sitting here in the dark with absolutely no power because ESCOM, and I've listened to President Cyril Ramaphosa give his address, and I'm here to summarize it for you. So this is the 5-point plan that's been presented by President Cyril Ramaphosa to address the illegal immigration crisis. I mean, he's gone in hard on the people that employ illegal immigrants and choose to exploit them because of their desperation, saying it's not enough that they just get to be fined for this, but they must face prison time. He's also admitted that the current immigration laws in the country have a lot of loopholes, and he says those are being exploited by illegal immigrants, and he says the laws must be tightened. But what's really stood out for me is the fact that South Africa is going to have dedicated courts to deal with the illegal immigration crisis. I mean, the Labor Department is going to be hiring 10,000 inspectors who are going to be going to these companies, the culprits that keep hiring desperate illegal immigrants, and they then will be subjected and face the full might of the law. The president has also cautioned South Africans against taking the law into their own hands, saying that they should not allow themselves to be used by organizations that are exploiting the situation. He's highlighted how anti-immigrant sentiments often deteriorate to ethnic and tribal slurs that end up targeting and causing attacks on South Africans. And in what seems to be a response to the plans of the 30th of June this year, President Cyril Ramaphosa has reminded South Africans that no one can randomly walk up to someone that they think is a foreign national and demand that they show them their documents or their papers. That work is only for law enforcement.
President Bola Tinubu has reportedly moved to end a 12 years dominance of a South African company in Nigeria's airtime and data borrowing business. And here's what happened. According to reports, President Bola Tinubu has directed the FCCPC to take steps that will open up Nigeria's airtime credit and data advance market to more companies. For over 12 years, a South African tech company called Optasia has reportedly controlled a large part of this business, especially on the MTN network. The FCCPC says this has limited competitions and allowed huge amount of money to leave Nigeria every year. The agency believed that allowing more companies into the market could create jobs, help Nigerian fintech businesses grow, encourage innovation, and keep more money into the country. Reports also claim that the company tried to stop the changes through court actions and other efforts, but the presidency has reportedly decided to support more competitive markets. If this plan succeeds, experts say it could unlock a market worth about 3 trillion naira every year. What do you think?